Hey guys, Jaber here, and welcome back to Minecraft. It's been less than a week, but also I didn't record any of the other stuff last week. I got a little busy with other things, aka I played a lot of Lethal Company with friends and forgot to record. So, I'm gonna try to stay on top of it this week. Um, I guess instead of a post, I can tell you now. We are starting Switch Sundays this week. I don't know if we're going to be doing a throwback series, which just yet, which I've decided to title Throwback Thursdays, just following the naming scheme of Switch Sundays. But yeah, we're going to be starting Switch Sundays. I'm going to be recording those early. I'm probably recording the first one pretty soon after I record this. And yeah, I feel like I'm going to enjoy finally getting to play Switch games again. Let me just fill this up. There we go. Got a pond. I don't know why I just did that. We're gonna be continuing to work on that today. Namely, getting more of the what was that? Item frames we need to actually mark what's where. And that's pretty easy for us to do. You saw what if you watched the music or the voiceless video. Wait, that just reminded me. I had music off because I was playing on a solo hard or on a personal hardcore worlds. I'll be back, don't worry. Yeah, we have some things to talk about. Today it's going to be more news and stuff like that instead of like yeah, this all happened last week because I talked about all of this interesting things that have happened. Um so yeah, Switch Sundays, that's the biggest one, and maybe Throwback Thursdays as well. I don't know what I want to start with for Throwback Thursdays though, so I might wait to do that one for now. But definitely expect to see a Switch Sunday next week for Mario and Luigi Brothership. You can look forward to that. And I'm probably gonna start recording for an hour per episode on Switch Sundays, or maybe just set myself a specific goal. Either way. Hang on. Jeez. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. The second thing, don't expect the uploads to be extremely consistent, especially with certain series like the co-op with Jay. I have to consider Jay's schedule with that as well, and how she's feeling that day. So if she's not feeling like recording that day, that's fine with me. I can't. I don't want to force her to record because that just seems like a not great thing to do, and it definitely takes away from the actual feeling of recording. Makes it a lot less fun. Come back here. I might be doing a couple of other videos, like here and there, just random odds and ends. you know. I'm starting a new job, or planning on starting a new job at least. So that's probably going to take up a lot of my time. At the very least, I've been applying for jobs. So if I do actually get a new job, that's probably going to take up a decent amount of my time. And, you know, that may take away from how many recordings you guys get. But I'm going to try to stay as consistent as possible. Because I know some of you guys do like my consistency. And while I can't make any promises, I'll try, you know? Get back here. Jeez. I mean, these guys don't drop anything. What if I actually fed them instead? Okay, okay, okay. Calm down. Yeah, I'm just trying to feed you crimson fungi. So that you grow up and I can kill you for leather. Okay, you want to eat this one too. Okay. This is stupid. I can just wait for more to spawn because they're hostile mobs and they spawn like really commonly. Uh-oh. I'm trying to grow you. Little bud, how fucking hungry are you? Seriously. Like, I fed you so many times. Wait, standing by the warped fungus, you don't want to get me. You don't want to get me. Okay, that didn't work. I hear a adult, I'm pretty sure. How? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Should I just... This is doing nothing for me. This is like one of the most pointless things I've done today. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just hunt for more. If I come back and that little shit's grown up, then cool. Hello, sir. I require your finest leather. And to do that, unfortunately, I will have... And to get that, unfortunately, I will have to kill you. But it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. 7 leather so far. Pretty good, all things considered. Enderman with nothing too interesting. Okay, you're what I want. Ah, but I don't have a boat on me. Well, I could just... run down here. Alright, cool. Now I can grow crimson fungus in the overworld. I don't think I had silk touch, so that should be helpful. As long as I grab some... Well, I already have some netherrack. Okay, cool. That'll be useful for tree farming. Which I will absolutely set up at some point, but, you know, may take me a while to get that set up. Actually, that could probably be after. I keep forgetting to start a goddamn stopwatch. Man. I'm gonna say 25 minutes. I mean, I guess I can check. I can use Jay's strategy and check how long it says I've been playing Minecraft. 13 minutes. Oh. Has it really been that long? Okay, may as well start heading back to the overworld and try to finish up sorting through my stuff. As much as I'd love to stay in the nether and keep hunting hoglins, I kinda need to go. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, time to leave. Ow! That hurt. And it's time for me to leave. But yeah, the Switch Sundays, you know what? There's a decent chance that Throwback Thursdays will be coming. Don't expect those to have, like, up-to-date news. I may as well, honestly, I may as well just have this as, like, a weekly news thing, and maybe if I have extra news to share, you can expect to see that on, the occasional Minecraft with Jay, I suppose. So that was 13 minutes, so 17 minutes on the stopwatch, and I should be done. So now that I'm thinking about it, it would probably be beneficial if I just knocked it all out of the way. Bones, nice. I don't know why I just did that. I just kind of felt like it. All right, let's let's head back to the overworld and actually get to sorting, because there is so much stuff we have to sort through. And I have to appreciate how fast the loading times are. Okay. So this was dripstone and... No. Yeah, dripstone and calcite were the two I'm missing. Have I even found an amethyst geode yet? I don't know. I don't remember. Wait, where did I get that, netherite scrap? The heck? Alright, well, whatever. Where'd you come from? Does that count as my kill? Suppose it does. Cool. I should probably light this up so that nothing else spawns down here. There's a lot of stuff I could do with my area that I just haven't yet. Like, I'm only just getting proper storage set up. Okay, okay, yeah, no, I would still be able to see it, so let me just grab some dirt. I don't really like how there's no... There. Looks a little... It looks a little better now. Okay, but that's not what I should be focusing on. What I should be focusing on is continuing to work on my storage. I only got 7 more item frames, but that's fine, because I can just sort everything else and worry about the item frames later. So, let's go through this stuff first. Why not? Oh, right, and, do I have more sticks? Sticks. Any more? Okay, guess I'll have to... It would also be better if I moved my crafting table into my storage. I think that would just make more sense. It's almost always what I do. I don't really have a place to put it. I'll put it, like, right here. Outside. Okay, so, let me grab some... what do I have the most of? Not spruce, for sure. Not dark oak. Probably jungle. Yeah, I have plenty of jungle wood. Okay. Alright, cool. So let me place these in. Okay. So for these, I don't know. Let me see. I could do mob drops, I guess. I don't know what the third one would be, though. Oh, right. I guess what I could also do is, nether or end plants. That would be nice. Oh, that reminds me. I also need endstone, don't I? Ouch. Alright, that gives me rotten flesh for... Yeah, I need normal endstone. Okay, so rotten flesh, that's mob drops. Then I'll move this and all the crop stuff in it over. That's really the only end. It's really the only foliage in the end right now, so, you know. Not much, but it's something. Okay, beetroot. Okay, cool. Then mob drops. What would be a good representation for normal mob drops? Just your average mob drops. Maybe feathers. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Cool. Lovely. Alright. Well, we have this whole one figured out. We're just missing a couple of things for resources we don't actually have yet. So let's start sorting. Oh, here's another one. Weapons. If I can find a lower tier sword, I'll take that instead. Any day. Okay, stone pickaxe, stone sword. Okay, cool. That works. Oh, right, and, books. 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 I forgot I turned my entire volume up on Minecraft. That's... There we go. Just gotta remember to turn that down when I'm recording. Guess I don't have any normal books, but I can check for... Then normal, like boring tools. Ones that I don't use too often. Ones with really niche uses, unlike the pickaxe, axe, and all that stuff. Fishing rod would probably be in that camp, but I don't want to use a fishing rod. Shears, I guess would work, but I also use those a decent amount. I could use the brush, but I feel like that's too recent. It's the one I'm thinking of that barely gets used. I don't remember. That's the problem. This one I always put in there. I make it often, but I rarely use it. It might actually be the brush. I'm pretty sure it is the brush. I guess I'll make myself a brush just to put in there. Oh, speaking of brush, if I'm remembering correctly, we had found a trailer run, right? So I guess we could go and do that at some point. Okay, for now, this brush is exclusively... I haven't put, like, a copper ingot in my... Oh, whoops. I haven't put a copper ingot in my inventory yet? What the hell? Alright. Honestly, I'd be fine letting this video run a little long so I can finish my storage. I really don't have much left to store. I guess armor is next on that list. If I must craft something, if I don't have anything, I'll craft another iron chestplate to use. Honestly, I think my diamond chestplate's fine for now. And hey, I have that spare in the alley hut if I need it. So iron chestplate, that's where armor will go. And then I don't have anything else, but I can grind off a book that I don't really want. Do I have any... I could just use a glass bottle for potions, I guess. Oh, there is a brush in here. Okay, cool. Do I have any empty glass bottles? Oh, I have normal books as well. Okay, that's fine then. I don't have any empty glass bottles, huh? I'll just drink this water bottle. Cool. So I'll put this and some books. What else? I think those are like the main ones. I think that's like everything other than like valuable resources that are also used as building materials and just straight up valuables. So let's put I'll make this one enchanted books and this one potions. And then I did already have normal glass bottles too. Okay. And then, I guess, what would be those last three chests for now? Oh, horse stuff. That's also pretty important. Horse stuff. Do I already have wool? I don't have wool yet. Horse stuff, wool. I have 2 rows left, right? 2 rows of 3. So that's 6 more chests right now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So horse stuff, wool. I'll say copper. Oh, glass. Okay, so horse stuff, wool, glass, copper, quartz, and other goodies. So there's quartz, there's copper. I'll just have some gold in the other goodies for now. Horse stuff and wool. There we go. Alright, it shouldn't be too difficult to finish cleaning all of this. Sorting the rest of this now that we have an idea of where everything's gonna go. So horse stuff, white wool, glass. Damn it, I forgot to grab glass. I think that's like the main things I need to think about right now. Like the main materials. So then copper, quartz, and other goodies. Okay. Alright, and let's start sorting my inventory. Let's put all the stuff I don't need to sort in my hotbar. Oh, I guess one thing I have just thought of is it's fine. You know what, really quick, I'll craft with some of these jungle planks, I'll craft an extra chest for decorative blocks. 2 extra chests actually. Decorative blocks. Okay, functional blocks and decorative blocks. Actually, let me grab... Okay. One more thing for me to grab. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, redstone blocks, functional blocks, and decorative blocks. I could also just put combine functional and decorative blocks, but whatever. Alright, and now I sort. Because I just realized that those are things I kind of needed, but now that I have those, it's all good. So let's put... let's see. I definitely have some mob drops, so let me put those in here, and I'll sort as I go. Oh, I need these, I guess, so I can put these on, and the gold will go in the chest for now. Bones. Okay, I think that's everything. In my inventory, at least. Creaking Heart will go at the end. Ender Pearl will be separate because it's kind of an end mob thing. Then there's those things. Potions was this one, so I'll put my health and fibers potions in there. Gold would go in the valuables chest, which is right here. This raw copper would go in the copper chest. This netherite scrap would also go in the valuables chest. This would go in here alongside this. This would go in here. Looks like that. This would also go in here. This would go in here. This would go in here. Firework rockets would go in here. Bed would go in functional blocks, which I guess will be right here. Normal arrows also go in here. This is also a functional block. Okay, cool. Oh, and this is a special type of tool. Okay. Fire charges will go in weapons. Crafting table goes in functional blocks. So does cartography table. Netherwort would go in crops, I guess. Very end there. I should probably also have a food chest. I'll get to that. I'll just hold on to the food for now. Mob drops is also getting this. Another one of these, and I guess I'll hold on to that for now as well. Honestly, I could probably put away this sword for now and keep this. Armadillo scoots will go at the very end. Redstone dust. Oh, I forgot about redstone. That'll go with redstone blocks, though, I guess. Actually, at the bottom here. Right here. Empty bottles will go with potions. Paper will go with books. The sword will go in here, the very front. These sticks, I guess, could go in here. And so will this bundle. I kind of need it. One of those axes, though. So let me... Right, and then I place this down. Cool. And now I have a chest to put food in. Nice. How many more? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 item frames. Still. Oh, and I'm gonna need a chest for music discs. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and start putting these food items away. First that, then that. Iron ingots will go into the valuables chest in front of gold. Copper goes in the copper chest. Whoops. Emerald will go in the valuables chest in front of netherite. These, I'm not really going to sort my books, I guess. I'm just going to kind of dump them in here. The only things that are sorted are the things that aren't enchanted books. Blast furnace would be functional blocks. Lectern would also be functional blocks. Banner patterns. I'd say that goes with decorative blocks, I suppose. Ender rods is functional. Actually, light blocks will be at the very end. Hanging signs will go with acacia, with their respective wood types. Bow would go in here in front of the crossbow. Fire charge. Fishing rods will go in here. Shields go with armor. Golden apple goes into here. Horse stuff, or the horse armor, goes with the horse stuff in here. Potion goes in here. I'll figure out an order for them. This goes in here after the normal bundle. And all of these go in mob drops. Function. These are technically potions, so I'll put them with the potions, but I'll put them at the very end because they also function slightly differently to potions. Armor trims will go with armor. That's almost always how I've done it. Cooked food, steak would go right here. Regen potion. Iron nugget. Golden carrot. Composter will go in functional blocks. I'd say before that. More torches. More arrows. Shears. This one has higher durability than that one. Then white wool. Okay. Maybe I'll do the rest of the sorting. If I hit 30 minutes, then I'm probably gonna call it. Which I'm about to, so I'm probably gonna call it. I'll get through this one, I guess. Alright, I can make a music disc chest now. Put music discs in here. Books, go in here. Brush would go in here. Probably before the bundles. Speaking of which, there's a bundle right here that I need to empty. Oh, pottery sherds. God damn it. You know what? I'll just craft another one now. May as well. Just craft another double chest for pottery sherds. Especially since I'm gonna have a lot more now that I'm probably going to I'll keep the map for now, because that's probably where paper's gonna go. Books will stay with books. Paper will be for paper. You know what? I'll craft that one too. Why not? I'm figuring out that I actually forgot a lot of things. A lot of very important things. Okay, paper and maps. This is another bow that I'll put in the weapons chest, but this one isn't damaged and also has better enchantments, so... This is my food. Iron goes with the valuables. Bull would go with tools, I guess. Iron nuggets would go in here as well. Cooked chicken would go in the food chest. Crafting table would go in here. The rest of this goes in the mob chests. I think I already have these. All of these. Flint and steel, we'll just go with all this stuff. Let me just... Boom. Wait. There we go. TNT will go in weapons. Right after fire charges. It's an unenchanted bow, so that'll go there. Iron sword, that'll go there. Enchanted fishing rod, that's slightly broken, will go there. Raw gold. We'll go here. Front of normal gold. And then where's my glass? This is the glass box. Okay. Cool. Alright, and I only have how many chests to go through next time? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Plus the ones in the alley house, but I can deal with those later. And these chests aren't too full of, like, random stuff. Alright, well... I guess I'll do the outro where I did most of my work today. Right. That's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!